Okay, so the big loser of the cold and ice storm was the Chamaedorea microspadix. They did quite poorly. One, you can see how crappy these fronds look with all the spotting. A lot of them snapped like this, and I actually had quite a few where the entire stalk had snapped and bent over. Over here there was more. I cut them right back. I don't think there's any recovering from that, so I had to cut them right off. So I'm in zone 8B, and my advice, which is what you'll read, is to really plant these in a protected location and with overhead protection. If you had kind of high overhead protection, something that prevents the frost from getting down on them, I think that would do quite well. I have another cluster that's planted under Trachycarpus fortunei, and their fronds look much better, but the issue I had with those is when the snow and ice weighed down the fronds of the Trachycarpus fortunei, what it did was it pushed down on these and it snapped a bunch of them. So a mid to high level canopy would be best for these, and not too much sun, although I find that at least in my climate, I don't think our sun is quite as intense. They seem to handle the sun pretty well, better than I was expecting, because originally these did have high canopy, and I cut the tree down that was over top of them. So if you had like live oaks or like I mentioned, big Trachycarpus fortunei that had some height to them where the frond started, 6 feet up or more, I think that would be a pretty good canopy. It's a shame because they were starting to fill out a bit better. I mean, like even like this, look at this, like this one here, that big frond is snapped, but it looks like the spear is okay. But look at the spotting on the new spear. Not yeah, I mean, look at the damage. This one too, not the best palm. This is one of those ones that seems to always look terrible by the end of winter, and it takes until the end of summer for it to start looking good again, at least here. I know other people can grow this quite successfully and they form really nice clumps. So for Pacific Northwest, I would say, unless you have that really primo protected spot, I would pass on these, and I'd stick with Chamaedorea radicalis. I have some of those and they seem to be showing handling the winter much better, even though they're much smaller palms. So anyway, thanks for watching.